Hello everybody and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt and today we're going to we're going to increase quality apparently. We got a few things to do today. The first thing I want to do is actually finish off this iron refining that I started, and then we're going to figure out how to get CyberSim going, and that's probably the end of the stream because everything takes God forever in this mod. Also there's rocks in the way, so let's get those rocks out of the way first. Oh, we can't. We can't get the rocks out of the way. They're in the way. Pay attention, everyone. Put the coal in here for now. Like, this is not how we're fueling it, but it'll do for now. It'll clear some space, and that's sometimes just good enough in this world, you know? Sometimes just clearing a bit of space is all you need to do. Okay. This is why everything takes long, because you got to clear space constantly. Okay, so last time, while we had this liquid fuel, that was very cool and we loved it, we did realize we had put ourselves into a different problem, which is the fact that the inserters also need to outsert. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the way this works. Makes So these are inserters, but we also need outserters. Right? So no, that was perfectly fine the way it was. Okay, that's fine. We can undo that and just redo it by copying what we had above. See, look, not a problem. All you got to do is do it wrong and then just revert. And now that we're reverted, we realize those weren't even done properly. Okay. Then have this. Right, and you may go, what's the point of that? The point is actually fairly simple, my dear friend. The point is we've got to get ash out of here. So we're going to go up and through here. Okay. That goes down and around. Goes like that. Then it goes up again. Simple. Goes down and around. Goes up again. Simple. That goes down and around, and then you bet your butt it goes up again. Actually, doesn't need to go up again. Okay, and now that we've fixed that in more ways than one, then sort out power. Yeah, we can sort out power later. There we go. That gets iron liquid together. We haven't really got a way of doing anything with it yet. That's okay. Because it's not really that urgent. So now that we've got that, then we get plenty of space. Makes 2 belts of iron. Interesting, fascinating, and terrifying all at the same time. How are we... What? Oh, thank God. This... Oh, thank goodness gracious. It outputs. It outputs onto a belt. Wait. No, that's not great. It is great, but it's only we're gonna need 2 of these. We're gonna need more. Like, yes, while we will be making enough for this to work, another casting block would be a very good idea. What color is the grate? We didn't color it because I don't go for cosmetic things like that. Well played. Colors. You can trap me on such an easy question. You almost did. Of course you did. Mamma mia, here I go again. My. How could I resist memes? You know what, I know it's better, but I would rather it do this. It just looks nicer. It just looks like it's meant to connect that way. We haven't got the hot air connected yet, and nor are we going to connect it just yet. But quite frankly, it doesn't need to be connected. A bunch of people going around telling you that hot air needs to be connected, and I say nay. Doesn't need to be done right now. We are filling up my inventory again with a bunch of coal. We're just going to chuck that coal somewhere else. There we go. And at the start of the game, you're looking for huge rocks, so you don't have to do any coal mining by hand. But late game, coal rock's just the worst. See, now it actually looks like there's some semblance of order. Yeah, it's actually kind of cool looking now. We're gonna need lights over here. We're gonna need power as well. Power's something we've sort of considered. So we can just chuck down some lights. Of course, nothing's actually. Oh, actually, hang on. We have lights. There we go. Lights are something we considered as well. Oh, how about that? How do you like those jabronis? Okay. Let's go take borax and processed. No, that's output. So we need borax through here too. Which is why we gave ourselves more space. Let's continue this thought process, I think. Right, it doesn't actually need to be connected that way. That wasn't actually borax, that's plastic. Only used because it was the right color. Wait, what was my plan for getting the fuel in here? Did I say late game? I mean, just generally late game. I did say late game, but this isn't late game, I know that. What was my plan for getting the fuel in here? Did I even have such a magnificent plan? No. No, I did not. Okay. Abandoned plan. Plan is bad. Abandoned plan. How much do you need per second? 8 of these we need 6 per second, which is
Quality.
not a full thing. Not right. Increase quality? Yes, okay. What have I done? I hadn't considered fuel. How hard would it be to make long handles? Wouldn't be terribly difficult to make long handles. It would just be annoying because I have to consider... Well... No, wait. Because nothing comes out of this. Derp. Okay, we're good. We're good. I did consider it. I'm not the stupid one. I just looked stupid for a moment. All that happened. Not really. Not really what? I certainly felt stupid for a moment. I'll have a lot of ash. The ash will be fine. The ash will be coming out through the braid. I think we'll be alright there. Hoping that's enough. I guess in time we shall learn the tragic extent of my failings. Okay. I will be getting as much ash as I put in of coke, and that should be sufficient. I think I've mathed this correctly. That's questionable. Just to math it correctly means you have to know what the hell you're doing. And that is something I cannot promise to myself. Okay. Right, the pipes are in the way. Okay, that's fine. Just the oxygen pipes, I think. I think I overwrote one of the inserts on the top line. Oh, with the... You're right, I did. Good spotting. Ah, correct. Thank you. Okay. I did that differently. Things we may never know. Alright. I think we also do need to consider sand casting. It's not difficult by any means, it's just something we do need to... Hang on, could we... we're still going to be making more stone than we know what to do with, but... we can then just make the sand for it. We don't need to worry about sand so much, just crushing some stone. Probably fine. Okay, so we'd like some more casting units. Well, let's build what we can for now. Just start assembling this madness. So that way, if we are short on anything, we aren't going to be double supplying things. One thing I haven't considered is we get all this ash out. What are we doing with it? Answer, my friends. Simple. Kill the Batman. With the ash. Okay, put up a couple power poles. But yeah, nothing's connected to power yet. That's alright. We'll get there. It's all going to get done eventually. If I had robots, the robots would probably be doing these fiddly bits. And I'd be much happier. But the robots are coming next. Which is okay. This is just one of those things that make you appreciate that robots are coming next. Oh, hey, and look. I missed those. We also don't have enough jaw crushers at this stage. Well, really anything. That's alright. As stated, like, everything that's getting built right now is... no. That's wrong. I would like... that to go the other way. For a reason that'll become obvious when you consider the ash. Obvious ash is best ash. I don't know if it's the ash that's obvious, it's just the plan is obvious. Obvious plan is best plan.
Ooh, quality. quality.
Wait, what? That's weird, it didn't show up properly. Increasing quality. Odaba, what are we doing today? We're increasing quality as high as we can today, are we? This is unlike you, I'm scared. I am experiencing a fear that I have not known for some time. A while since we had 2 levels of quality, that is true. We're being dangerous, apparently. Ah! Back to SeiferKatt, the way life is meant to be. No safety in this factory, hell yeah. Just like the real factories that I've been in. We need the cat mask back? Nah, that got gross. The cat mask got thrown away. I need a new cat mask. I think we should put the electrolyzers down now as well while I'm thinking about it. Just a moment. Ow. Okay. Sorry. About that. Okay, 24 electrolyzers. I don't really have a plan what to... Is there anything fun I can do with hydrogen? Yes, there is. Quite a few fun things I can do with hydrogen, actually. Maybe that's what we consider next. Okay. The electrolyzers, I don't want them to be too far away. And yes, we're making a lot of them, but also the intent is that we shouldn't need that many of them. The electrolyzers will absolutely kill power in the factory, but all going well, it shouldn't matter. So what I'd like to do is maybe 4 rows of 6. Worry about power from electrolyzers. It's cheaper to get oxygen from air distillation, nitrogen, power-wise. Yeah, I'm not, because if I really want oxygen, I could just make methane. And the idea is that this is the backup generator, so we're going to be taking oxygen from the methane as well, but this is like our backup oxygen supply should we need it. I don't know if we will need it, but the point is this is the backup, so it doesn't matter. Because we are going to connect them both. That's not going to tile the way I need it to. No. Like 1 off. That's not that bad. I mean, I'm no longer dealing with quite as much ash, so I'm much happier. Not done that. Did I do something with my hair? No. I believe so. I mean, I cut it like 2 weeks ago, but I don't know if that's what you're referring to. Or rather, I got it cut 2 weeks ago. I didn't cut it. Like, we're no longer in COVID days where we have to cut our own hair like savages. I had to cut my hair during COVID, the COVID lockdowns, and he hated it so much. She was so apologetic, and I'm like, it's fine. She told me it was not. Is my poop factory completed? Yes! Look at that. Poop from the factory. Farm fresh poop. There is a shortage of moss problem with it. Which we do have to fix one day, but we haven't fixed it yet. Because fixing problems for nerds. Do I look like a nerd? Hell no, I'm a cool dude. As long as one day isn't today. It's not today. Today I want to get my iron done. And I want to get my CyberSyn network going. My goals today. Whether we succeed or not, I don't know. It's a bit faster actually. That's the goal. And water pumps. Do we have enough for water pumps? No. We need pipes for that. Oh yeah, hang on, we can build pipes. We've got iron on us. This stone is going to need to find a new home. Home for stone. Also, we're going to need to figure out how to get 3 lines of raw coal. Do here. Although I have a funny feeling less and less coal is being required by all my builds. Because when this is no longer running, that's like... How much raw coal does this require? Almost none. Okay, so I mean... It didn't help. Oh yeah, I could absolutely pull it from that patch. It's just... I'll probably belt it. Probably fine to belt that one. In terms of water, I needed... 720 per second. Okay. How much does an offshore pump do? 1,200 per second. Wow. I guess I built 15 for no reason. Yeah, that one missed. We will have some sort of plan for dealing with the oxygen and the hydrogen, and I don't know if we're going to be transporting them. Probably not. like a good use of my time to be transporting oxygen and hydrogen, because you can just make it out of water. Like, you can make oxygen and hydrogen no matter where you are. It just costs a little bit of power. And yes, some people say, that's actually a lot of power. But you know what I say? It's fine. What is this? Another game known as Factorio. Hope you enjoy it.
Quality? Why not?
But no, seriously, what do you mean, what WTF is this? What's the problem?
Jump in! Jump in! Everybody! Jump in! Jump in! Some Korean words!
You can
Yeah?
power a flux capacitor on that.
Wednesday. But I also mentioned in, I was in Discord, I did put it in there. And I did say last stream that it was possible that I could be streaming today, rather because I couldn't stream on Thursday. But that's okay. Yes, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. And also, Zoe, thank you for the 26 months. Wowzers. And may I say meow 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 meow. Hang on. Hang on. I can do this. I've lost... No, I haven't lost count. I'm at 3 times 8 currently. That is 24. Meow. Meow. We're good. Didn't lose count. It was just a little dicey for a minute there. I give 27 meows. I gave 27 meows, you're right. There was too many meows. Too many meows is fine. Zoe's allowed too many meows occasionally. It'll go to her head, but it's only bad if there's not enough meows. I scammed you out of a meow last month? Did I? Well, that's unacceptable. You're pretty sure. Well, Zoe. There you go. Unacceptable. Yeah, I keep mentioning meow and I keep reading the word out. Technically that'll get us there. No, too bad. The important thing is the rule has been forgotten and I'm safe. Or if the rule was remembered, I would be in danger right now. Oh, I know. I feel that. I feel that totally. Part of me was wondering whether I should, oh, I'm a cat now. I think? Yes. Part of me was wondering the same thing, actually, when I started this, and I was like, well, fine, just gives me an excuse to play Pi 6 later. Yeah. Oh no, it's an excuse to play more Factorio. What a damn shame that would be. I see my toolbar. What do you mean? There's nothing there. Wait, that's confusing. Yeah, there's nothing there. Oh! No. Yes, there is. I see. There are buttons behind me. You're right. The buttons I do not use. Create mount remote. Create discharge defense remote. Hide all networks and clear memory. Show milestones, I use that one. Toggle visualization of all networks. Redraw bugged entities. Toggle hover mode. Create artillery targeting remote. Mostly things I don't use. I could probably clean that up. I could. would I? That's the question. Or would that be sacrilegious? I mean, milestones I use. I mean, I can just get rid of some of them. Rate calculator, I don't use that. Toggle visualizer, yeah, that could be useful. There we go. It's smaller now. I think I moved myself a little bit. There we go. Copy, paste. Can I remove those? Oh shoot, I can. Copy, paste, don't need that, don't need that. Undo, redo. I can stay. Okay. I mean, undo and redo, undo I don't really need Control Z and redo is what Control Y. I've never understood why retry is Control Y. Like, why would they do that? It's a weird choice. Okay, I'm never going back to my factory this way. This is a stupid way of... Control Shift Z also works. I mean, that makes sense. I also hate it, but it makes sense. Yeah, my base is less and less suitable for driving the longer it goes by. Certainly not designed to drive back to where I came from. Alright. What would I put redo on? I mean, what's R? You know what? I don't know, but I would do it sometimes. Rotate, red wire. Oh, I mean more like redo in general. Like in Windows. You know what, you're probably right, I would. Despite how rarely I do it, you're right, I would actually just press B. I can get rid of that too. Blueprint? I don't do that. Look at all the space we've saved. Really depends. They go either way. It could be just keep going backwards, but I feel like... Wait a second. This is not important right now, but hang on a second. How hard would it be to make a construction? Construction robot. Not difficult. No, focus. I mean, we've already lost focus. Do I need the button for alt mode? I do. That one I actually do need. That's an important button. That way I can see what the machines look like. Or I can hear the argument, why don't you just press the Alt key, because Alt key is not bound to anything. Alt key doesn't do anything. I did for a while, but then I unbound it. Oh. Ugh.
Got some quality?
One step for drones, it is. Increase quality of stream, yes, we'll do it, Odaba. Are we seeing how high we can go today? Is that the plan? Oh, it does. What I didn't tell you is I have one more stream where I'm with negative quality. I was just going to quit streaming forever, so it's nice to know that I appreciate it. I'm joking, I wasn't going to quit streaming forever. I mean, I didn't have plans to do it in any case. I suppose one day I will. Oh, we're going to be back being a person? We can do that. Hi. It's me. How you doing? I think it's silly to assume that you're just going to, like... I'm going to disable it. That doesn't happen. Yeah, I think it's funny when people are like, I'm going to stream forever. It's like, no, you're not. Life does have a way of not letting you do that sort of thing. One way or the other, something will go wrong, I swear. I mean, one way or another, like, eventually you're gonna die, and you don't tend to stream when you're dead. At least I hope not. If there's any lich streamers, please tell me so I can avoid them. I don't want to see a lich. I'm not a fan of liches. We're gonna need more... or a few things, actually. Not a fan of leeches? Yeah. Yeah. Built 68 poles, that's probably enough. Underground belts. Oh, look at all this extra space we've got now. It's so good. An extra 20 space. You can really do some damage with this. Leech is not leech, which is not lich. Lick. Oh, like... why? Ooh. Like bitches. Lick it. Liches? What? You're gonna get licked by a lich? Liches even have tongues. Oh shoot, hang on, no problem. Oh, we're good. SeiferKatt asking the big questions. Do liches have tongues? I guess I have to ask a lich streamer. Anyway, I'll know. They have eyes, sometimes. And hands, sometimes. Gimme liches do not have hands. Do liches get stitches? No, but witches get stitches. Crushes. Oh, I need to build more casters. Well, I didn't. Fine. We are just going to keep making stuff, and eventually it'll all just work out. That's my logic. We do need to figure out how to make coke at some point. And we do need to bring creosote at some point as well. One. 3 inserters to 2 out. No, not even surprising how many things. Actually, probably doesn't need that much. Because, yeah, it can make 120 per minute. How many do we actually need per minute? 24. We're probably fine. Tell witches get bitches is PMMM Facebook group. PMMM? I'm not familiar with PMMM. Oh. Oh. Madoka Magica. I am familiar with that. No, I'm familiar with Madoka Magica. Didn't hate it. Didn't love it. No, I did not. Oh, that's right. Oh, these are all going to be wrong, aren't they? That was right. I should check. Just those ones, okay. Nothing's really connected to power that much, so... I think what we're going to need to do, we're going to need what? I think we're saying something like 3 lines of coal, okay. I think it'd be nice if we had 1 more high pressure furnace, which we do not have because of lack of copper. 4 lines of coke. We need 1 and a bit lines of coke. We don't need that much coke. Is that song? Not familiar with it. Running gag, which is also true. Wait, what was my plan? We need to get things in, but we also need to get things out. It is too close. Ooh. The memes? Alright. I'll try to be able to check it out. Okay. 5.
Ooh, quality.
Casual 5 of these things. Increase quality? Yes, sir. Better build vertically. Yeah, but it's coming in from over here. I understand what you're saying. I get that. But coming in from somewhere else. Put some lights up. Then copy. I like this little fish turbine with the radar attached to it. Very silly. Yet it pleases me slightly. We don't have enough belts for any of this shit. And there's trees in the way. That's what's going to happen. Trees in the way. So it's there we go. Alright, that's not really making that much progress, but I can feel good about it and assume, like, just pretend for a moment that it's making progress. Yay, I did it! Made progress. In my head I sounded a lot like my Holoc man. I don't know how I feel about that. Indifferent, mostly. I got nothing against Maholic after all. I should challenge Maholic to something. A hot dog eating contest or something. I don't know. What can I beat Maholic at? That's the real question. It's not about beating Mahalik, it's about challenging him. It's about the challenge, not about the fight. Just saying. When did we last have a good stream smackdown? But we've never had one. But we should have one. Stop healing, trees. Okay. You probably don't need to worry about that part. There we go. Then we just need to get that borax in there. We really don't have a plan for it at this stage. If it ain't that hard to make, let's go. That's right, actually that's a really good idea. Let's go get the cart, let's go make construction bots. Oh, we've already got fish. Fish isn't a problem. We've got everything we need, it's just I didn't want to do it. But turns out I want to do fiddly little bits of construction even less. And we're only really doing it now because we can? Which is not a good enough reason to why I'm still doing this fiddly construction. Okay, so what we need first is just grab like 2 stacks of batteries. We've got them. Just take them. Use them. Touch the batteries. We need rubber? I feel like we need rubber. Thankfully, that is probably all rubber there. Is that all rubber? No, that's coal. Coal is not rubber. Classic mistake. That's rubber, of which we have plenty of. I'm not going to try and drive the car into here, it's going to be stupid. Okay. So what do we actually need? We need batteries, solder, steel. I mean, most of that's pretty easy to come by. Gearbox we make. Yeah, just grab a stack of batteries. Grab 2 stacks of batteries. You know what they say about batteries? Ain't no one ever been harmed by grabbing 2 stacks of batteries. Although I suppose there was that thing in Guardians too, where they kind of were harmed because someone grabbed a stack of batteries. But we're not going to worry about that. because this isn't a movie. This is real life, baby. Is it? Is it though? Close enough. Okay, so we probably won't get Cybersyn done today, but if we can get the iron done, that's still something. Cybersyn I don't imagine will take too long. I think after 80 hours of playing Pi, I would stop saying such stupid things, huh? No, you wouldn't. I've played 2,000 hours of 3,000 hours of Factorio. I will always say dumb things at this rate. Like, maybe the car won't get stuck today. Oh, never mind, the car is stuck again. Alright, steel, aluminium, solder. Okay, let's just go over to here. Aluminium, steel. I have everything needed for Cybersyn except time. Time is kind of being the problem. Like, it's about actually getting it done. Intermetallic, solder, fish oil. Yep, okay. Intermetallics is easy to come by. It's over here. Take a couple stacks. Gearboxes. I'm pretty sure I make gearboxes. Brakes. Gearboxes. I've taken 20 gearboxes, so that's probably enough. Solder. That looks like solder. Fish oil. Yep, we just connect it to the fish. Connect it to the fish. Right, we still need to make rubber and small parts. That's okay, that's not really a big deal. That's relatively... I can do that by hand. I'm not gonna do the small parts by hand because I'm not a masochist. Arguably. Yeah, the small parts are here. Belts. Do that for now. How are we doing over here? Yep. Sure. Consumes fuel canister. Right, okay. That's a thing that we don't have. We don't have fuel canisters. Did I just put stuff in there? That was a mistake. Okay, robots. Here they come. We need fuel canisters. Okay. That's just plastic and steel. Quality. Nice, thank you. We are double legendary now. And first construction, Pinobot. Pinobot? Oh, right. Took me a second. Shouldn't have. Okay, so I need plastic and steel. Either of those is a problem. Come by. Now, this outputs 180 kilowatts Okay. Let's use fuel tanks. Let's get some fuel tanks. And then we'll make the fuel tanks out of... I don't know. What do what does it matter to put the fuel in? Like, let's just use something that we... Like, I don't know, coal gas. Yep, coal gas will do. How do we fill this thing? How do we make you? How do we make you? It's gotta be in a barreler? Alright. Not a big deal. What was the other thing I needed? Iron plates. It's always... Oh, look at those iron plates come through. So miraculous. So many of them. Barrel. No, I've just used my iron plates for that, haven't I? No, stop that. Stop that. Okay. I feel like we do not have enough of these, so... Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a barreler over here. Yep, and we'll put these in here. It does not output that way. That's fair. Okay. When do we get batteries, out of curiosity? Like... Oh, we're doing this again, are we? Oh, okay, I haven't seen this since, what, Nullius? These are batteries. Okay. Oh! Ghost, I don't know if you're joking. Yeah, batteries are batteries. You didn't know that? I'd only thought about it because Nullius did that. You know what? That's the one good thing Nullius did. It taught me about that concept. That batteries could be batteries. I was suspicious when I looked into the recipe book and I looked up batteries and it was in combat and there was nothing else. That was the part that made me be like, we've done this before. So my suit is slowly powering up. Portable gas generators are so slow though. The batteries do nothing. What do you mean they do nothing? Batteries do heaps as, bro. Power comes from the generator, sure, but then the batteries make sure that I have enough power to run things. Are you really trying to tell me that you think batteries are useless? You of all people? The you of all people actually had no context there. I just thought it'd be funny to say. Yeah, but the generators only generate like 180 kilowatts. Whereas the robots have an energy capacity of 1.5 megawatt joules. So when these things come back to charge, the charging will take forever if you like got the generators. Right? I'm not crazy here, right? This all makes sense to what I said. That's not happening in your game? I don't have to tell you what's happening in your game. You just don't have batteries and that's fine? Oh, Gosen's folded his arms. He's taking his ball and going home, folks. Doesn't happen in my game. In my game we have human decency and lots of fuel generators. Fair enough.
Butt kicking, for goodness!
Thank you for following Inventory C. Really appreciate it. We probably need to fill that a little bit faster. And what we might do is that, so we can just put those in there. Just every time we come by here, we just swap our tanks around. See, already we've run out of fuel. That's what I was afraid of. You only found out batteries are batteries when you control-click your inventory with the armor GUI open. Oh, that's a fun way to learn. That's a fun way to learn that issue. I have to go into there to empty them out. Alright. Sure. Couldn't give me an easy way of that one, could you, game? So, I had to kind of do it in a really annoying way, but that's okay. I assume that I can do that and that, okay. It's automatically restocked from your inventory. I mean, that's cool, I suppose. So wait, if I do nothing, let's just run this theory here. Batteries are batteries. Yes, batteries are batteries. This is what we're all learning today. Only apply in Nullius, by the way. Nullius batteries are also batteries. Yes. And robo ports are also mobile robot ports, I believe. So does that fill up, or is it gonna... Well, believe it when I see it. Should be a refuel button next to alt blueprints. Oh! I don't see such a button. I do not see such a button existing. Toggle equipment fuel manager. Oh. That'll probably do it. Probably a good button. Right, that looks like it did it. The batteries are batteries. Is this becoming that if you die in real life, you are dead or something? Whatever the hell that stupid line was. People who are killed, people die if they're killed. I think is what I mean. People who die if they're killed. Yes. Did with all the emotion and gravitas that such an important line requires. Okay, well the good news is we have, as well as batteries that are also batteries, as we've discussed ad nauseum at this point. We get some belts. You know what? I feel like, yes, I haven't done very well in what I wanted to do today, but I feel like I've just hit like a really good point. Construction bots are a thing. Yes, they're gonna be slow. I'm not saying they're gonna be the fastest things in the world, but what they're gonna be able to do is the fiddly bits. The fiddly bits are the parts I don't like. Let's take all of them at this point. You've got the inventory space for it.
Did someone order quality?
Gosen ordered quality. Thanks, Gosen. We are at tier 3. Thank you. We're out of chromium. We can go get some of that along the way. Chromium refined. Where do we refine chromium? I've literally forgotten. Over there. Okay, yes. Put that in there and it'll sort itself out. Aluminium. Trees. That's why I built grenades, good sir. That's why I made grenades. I was thinking about something very serious there, and it is gone from my head. It will return in Avengers Endgame. Nope, it was aluminium. I want aluminium. Let's go. We'll get the chromium, and then we'll build some medium power poles along the way. With all this copper that I don't have. Rainbow tiles are behind military science. I mean, I suppose don't ask, don't tell, right? I suppose that's the logical answer. Don't ask why they're there. What a dumb policy. I was actually pretty happy to find out from a friend that Gilland military does not have that sort of policy. In fact, they're like, look, if you're gay, it doesn't matter. It's if you're hiding it, it's probably best not to, because then it becomes like something that someone can blackmail you for. Oh, guys, it's happening. You know, like how I always leave my robots behind? Goodbye, robots. They'll find us later, probably. Assuming they don't die when they run out of batteries. Oh, this game wouldn't do that to me, would it? Yes, it would. Yes, it would. With base and bot speeds in this game, they might as well be dead. That's true, I suppose. Yeah, pretty much. Especially for me. That may be your point. At least they don't repair trees. I still didn't build more casting machines, by the way. Ah, the fiddly bits. Look at them being done. Yes, do my fiddly bits. Said that part out loud and I'm not comfortable with it. How much iron do I want? 2 belts. Do I need 2 belts? No, but I want it. And it's a while before I get another thing. Do I also want 2 belts of copper? No. Besides, copper's already been upgraded. Zinc, potentially. At the moment, I don't. Steel? I've already done a lot of improvement on steel, so that's good. Oh good, when they run out of battery they don't just die. Good to get that confirmed. Two belts of Nixlet. I mean, just think of how many dinosaurs we'd have. That may be your point. Still annoyed at Nixlet. I thought the dinosaurs and the other way of making it were like 2 parts of the same process, as opposed to alternative ways. So the 2 processes sit next to each other. You can also make it out of tailings. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know. I thought, as I said, 2 parts of the same process. Only after I realized the tailings were making the exact same thing the dinosaurs were making did I realize my mistake. And truly I wept that day. Not really, I didn't actually weep that day. But truly I wept that day. But not truly. Fair enough. Now we can relax a little bit while robots do the work. I also need to go and get power from somewhere. Why don't I just run a power line? Out this way. The bots will catch up, don't worry about them. If I hear anyone worrying about the bots, there'll be hell to pay. Also, I have my suspicions certain who will be first. Does the bay have snacks? No, hell to pay. Not to bay. That doesn't even make sense. And there's Zoe. Right on time. Thank you, Zoe. Come on, guys. I've got to work you guys to death. Come on. Kill you to peek in those trees. One day she's going to get sick of that joke. Not today, but one day. So, if anyone's wondering about this oxygen, it is traveling along the train lines, technically. Okay. Put 2 more of these tanks down. Thankfully, while this is happening, the robots are getting shit done. As is their gosh darn job. That's not how that connects. Why are these not connected? For the sole reason that they're not connected, really. Fair enough. My mistake, apparently. Oh, then we've got to worry about the coke gas. But that is another problem for another day. And by another day, I mean we're working on that problem today, but... yeah. They're not connected? They are not connected. Look at that. Okay, that's all working. Okay, we're lacking a power line there. That's alright. I have no regrets about spending like 20 minutes or however long it took me to go and make those robots, because I am so happy. My gosh darn robots. I am delighted with my robots, one might say. I mean, they're still going to go through a whole bunch of atrocities later, but for now, I love my robots. I mean, what is having a robot friend for if you can't subject them to atrocities? It does. We haven't yet connected that. We're going to be making a station like over here, I think. Probably means we'll be moving that iron plate station, but... hello. Up. BRB, everyone. I'm delighting the robots. Waffles, if I can delight a robot, I will delight a robot. No, I will. Okay, well, you may not know I will. But I would. I would and I should. Okay. The oxygen is slowly building up. Oh yeah, that's right, we can name stations. I forgot about that. Need more people take up on that. I dropped the price and everything. I dropped the price and everything, guys. You don't have to if you don't want to. Your points. Some people are saving points to do like Popcat. That's expensive. I get it. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is build a new station over here. That's going in. We'll go Angry Ghost. One out. There we go. And now that's confused. And then we connect that again because it got... Right. Then we need it to go out at some point. We'll figure that out later. Oh. Then we have trees. Out of the way, trees! I've got things to do. Oh my gosh, that just reminded me. We came across a version of the gingerbread man. You know, the can't catch me on the gingerbread man. But it's like, yeah, okay, wanted to watch it. We're like, yeah, sure, whatevs. But it's just like the worst voice acting I've heard in years. The old woman talks like this. You're just like, what is this voice acting? It's so atrociously bad. Anyway, Lil K loves it. So it's played a few times, but every time. But the gingerbread man talks like he's trying to be Sonic. Oh, I'm the gingerbread man. I'm so fast. It's like, ugh, this is terrible.
Ooh, quality.
Okay. If I was to, we're gonna raise quality again. Yeah. Okay. I think we want to go just a little bit longer. Just in case we want to have like a 4-length train on the station. Man, this station actually became way bigger than it was meant to. There's some slight budget overruns on this station. Thankfully, I'm not beholden to the people. And I do not have a finance manager going to tell me that I have spent my money incorrectly. Well, actually, why bother doing that then? If we've got a big station, just have a big station. Off power? Yeah, because we did this. It'll fix itself soon. See, it's all working again now. Why is that not... We short on aromatics again? Oh, because we're making so much zinc now. Yeah, we are short on aromatics. Put the oxygen through there. Through there, get rid of those. Start chaining you. No too many chain signals, so always just slap them down, you'll figure it out. Slap the chain signals down, it'll be okay. There we go. That, perfect. That's how you do a train network. Because this could also be later for zinc as well, so... This is why we have these... This is what the station design's all about. So... You know... We've got a little tiny cute station there, but this is going to be a big station because this is about iron. And maybe later we want to put steel running through it, I don't know. We might have to do a bunch of stuff around here, so it's not that big a deal, but... right now I'm not going... What was I doing this for right now? Something. I probably had a plan. Borax. Very nice. The borax train is 2 or 3? It's 2. Do I want to cybersyn this? No, 2s only need to get cybersynned. Borax pick, borax drop. I don't know why I made the robots do that. That was just as easy for me to do it than the robots. I made the robots do it of like just being rude. Okay. And empty cargo. And I need to have 2 cargo wagons on you. That's still the second one. And then I need you to go pick up, like... I think you'll make it, maybe you won't. Only one way to know for sure. Fallen asleep. There's someone already being free-fueled, there is. Also the ash is coming out, which is good. Train's that? The chromium ore train, okay. I'm a little worried that 2 might not be enough. Ah, 2's probably plenty. In fact, 2's probably too much. Well, I guess we'll know for sure eventually. Okay. So drop-offs look like this. Borax. Dingleberry Station. Excellent. We can call the station Dingleberry Station. Anyone in particular like, or the one we're working on right now? Will that suffice for Dingleberry Station? Big Dingleberry. Wow, we've got everything's pretty much all. Most stations are unnamed, so we've got this big one we're working on now. We have a chromium station. We have a one that was used for batteries. This one's quite a busy station, actually. I was going to say, if I'm going to recommend anyone, this one's the one I'd recommend. We have this one that's not really doing anything right now, but it's got copper. We've got like a copper and ore mining station there. I don't know if that one's going to live forever, but it's there. The battery one's the one I'd recommend. I got to tell you that. Yes, you know what? I'm not even going to ask you any more questions. This is the one I recommend. This is the one you get. So. How do we do the nameplates? That's right. Battery station. Yeah. That's an important station. Important to call that one Dingleberry Station. Oh, we got 16 on there. Oh, alright then. Station. Then if we put it over, say, where's Larian Station? I will find it for you in a moment. I think you shouldn't have those things. Larian Station's over here. It's an important station for giving us syngas and lamps. Larian Station is the light. Both physically and actually. Okay, my borax train is gone. Oh, it's being filled up. Cool. No, we'll take the trains. Guess we don't need grenades anymore. I don't know. I don't feel good about that. Grenades are more fun. Okay, so that gets the borax in there. Oh, shoot. You know what we haven't done? Yeah. And actually, this is where we're going to have a... whatchamacallit? This is a syn station. Those are out the way. Chick. Yeah, we gotta see a syn station here actually. That's cool. Here we go. Wait, hang on, but if we set up a syn station, we still don't have the depots and everything else. The next thing, I suppose. There's always something else, isn't there? Okay, we'd like to call this CS... Soot, I think it is. And we actually don't have any of our big tanks left either. Damn shame. Don't have any circuit boards either. We're really doing well right now. Really proud of ourselves. Really getting everything together. That's sarcasm, by the way. We haven't got anything. Sorry, well, Waffles, a while ago you said B82 res, and I just let that sit there, and now I look at it every now and then, I'm like, what are you on about? What does that mean? Remember that old LEG movie? Okay, well, that's why I have no idea what's going on. I've never seen an LEG movie. And then we have a constant combinator. Goes into here. Quest only. Only ghosts. How much does a fluid wagon carry? 25, okay. I'm gonna save time texting and write 82 res batteries to get. Oh, okay, so we go 100k of that, and then we say creosote if it is below 50k. Wait, really? How much those things carry? Wait, it can't be right. It can't be right. It can't be right. 25k. Yeah, okay. That's wrong. Maybe 50k. Okay, and then that's going to be 25k. Okay. Whew. Even though that's still probably too high. Okay. So the idea is, and then what would get this done now? Oh, borax. I know we haven't got my. Oh, it doesn't know that it's not full. Okay. Because it's stupid. As usual, my trains got a bad case of the stupid. Unless there's something that's consistent between runs. Should it fix itself soon? Oh? Oh, because they're not connected. Derp. The station is for sinning. Oh my. Here it comes. Okay. Not that it'll really do much. Yet. Borax is needed twice, isn't it? Yeah, borax is needed at the end as well. Load your sins. Yeah, we're gonna do it this way. Gonna actually turn that train off for a sec. Because I would like to steal this train. Because I would like to get this to make sure I actually understood how this thing works. And if this whole thing works the way I think it does, then we can sort of kill two birds with one stone. There's F birds, right? F birds, yay stones. This is an anti-bird pro-stone stream. Those poor birds. Well, they shouldn't have started it. Okay, so the next step is I needed I got some of those. Do I need more warehouses? No, I think I've got warehouses. Get some lamps. Like, I know lamps are all over the place, but can I get some lamps? It's a couple of lamps. Hide me over in hard times. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah? Hard times? Got some lamps? Yeah? You understand. Get it. You get it. Okay, then we're going to drive this train backwards. Manually. Actually, I need to do that. I do. Please go the right way. It's like 50-50. Ah, I lost it. There we go. There we go. I would like you to take me... You know what? I don't care where you take me because I don't need you. I don't need you or anything you stand by. Hey birds. I am. No one ever said the stones were grenades. Perhaps they should have. Okay, this train is actually going to be removed, which, yes, I admit is a waste of resources, but consider the alternative. I don't care. Provide only. List nil. Oh wait. Right. Yeah. I missed. Now we good. Now we good. Provide only. I think that's all I need to do on that one. I think I also need to enable a train limit of 1 here. Not that I have multiple trains, but still. Let's put a... Maybe we can make a small depot. I don't know. Maybe over here. I've already got sort of a depot over there. What if I just built another depot? What if? The answer is you don't build 2 depots right next to each other because that's a terrible idea. But also, what if? No, you just don't do that. It's something you just don't do. It's not okay. I know I'm so thinking about saying but what if, and no, we're not going to keep saying what if every time. I so want to though. But what if? Okay, you know what? For sake of an argument, we will put... Not for the sake of an argument, but just for a depot. We'll call this CS Depot. What? Okay. And we call this one a depot. Yeah, that's fine. And then I think we do need to power it. This is just to make sure that it's working. This is getting wildly out of hand. So then I'm going to, for now, fuel in it. We'll sort out the fueling later, don't worry about it. Ooh. And we set that station up. Nope, that was wrong. Set that station up. Weight condition apparently. Whatever. Maybe that'll be fine. Okay, and that set itself to 1 second of inactivity. Now, so let's just walk in front of the train real quick. Assuming I understand how this works, this should then send a train, once this is powered. Okay. I have Harveys, yep. Ivies. Okay. Now, you'll notice nothing's working. That is because nothing's connected. Now that I've connected things, it's still not working. That's, still not quite expected. Probably also signal this. Probably not helping. And then put some lamps up, because lamps are just good. Okay, just double check nothing's working currently. It is correct, it is not. Okay, that's fine. This is what the learning's for. If I got everything in one go, I wouldn't learn anything. Because I'd be a genius. How's it going? It's going well. I'm just trying to learn SeiferKatt right now, which is clearly not going great by the way I'm talking. It will go great though. It will be fine in a second. I think I know what I've done wrong. We are making way too much iron, hopefully, at the end of this. Which is a sin. Forgive me, Father, I have not sinned. Vanilla trains are the goat, trust in them. Usually I would, but there's a lot of things where I only want, like, I want such few amounts. And I have a rule that every time I play a game of Factorio, I like to do trains slightly differently. And SeiferKatt is certainly a different way of doing some of the trains. A lot of them, like iron or resources, they're going to be done the same way as always. Love that belt, that line, by the way. But I'd like to do something a little different. Connected. So it can read it. And it knows it needs 2. No train capacity meets this, but a train capacity does reach that. Doesn't need to be negative, does it? Oh. What have I done wrong here? Someone who is good at economy, please help. Or maybe it's just because this number's too low? Aha! Be too low? No. As much as I want to continue that joke, we're going to leave that one there. And then that should be going back to the depot. Now what I'm concerned about is if I do this, does it go, actually no, I changed my mind, dog, I want to be somewhere else? Technically it doesn't have 50k anymore, does it? I don't know, technically it doesn't, but I guess we'll see. The important thing is, we didn't get a milestone for first Cyberson train, and I think that's bullshit. Note to self, Dirt Water Train, sounds like it does sound like a good band name. I know you said note to self, but I always read that as note to Seif, and so I've noted it. I don't know when that's going to request more. Need to do some more research on that part. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so the next thing, I want more jaw crushers, we know that. Can't do much about that right now. We have my oxygen up there, which I'm going to do something stupid with. It annoys me I can't just run a line of electric poles straight up here and just have them already connected with the green wires. That's what I want. I don't want the power, I want the green wires. Yeah. Then what I'd like to do is have a couple of these big old tanky tanks. Clank, clank, I'm a tank. And then a couple of pumps. Oh, that's actually really cute. Okay, if oxygen is less than MK, my hope is that these don't run very often, because the next part is the expensive part. Because this goes up to the electrolyzers. 16 electrolyzers using about 200 megawatts of power. I don't want to run these very often. They're expensive. If I have to run them, I will. We also don't have a plan for what to do with the hydrogen at this stage, which means the plan for the hydrogen is to just vent it. We'll have a new plan another day, but not today. And I would like to have some radar over here so I can see what's going on at all times. I will do the easy pipes, you guys do the ones that are fiddly, please. Oh, we left some robots behind. I've never done that before. I feel like such a monster. I've done it before, I'll do it again. So it's going to take up, yeah, a huge amount of power is being consumed right now. 198 megawatts is being consumed. That's okay, I'm not considering this to be a regular thing. This is only if methane is just not keeping up, and even then I don't think it's going to be running on all cylinders. But yeah, power has spiked so badly. It's alright. We anticipated that. We'll go this way. All the machines are in this game. I don't know why. Like in this mod, all the machines are just so noisy. Like all this thing is doing is just breaking apart water. Like how hard can that really be? Steve breaks water with his bare fist? Exactly. Because I'm flippin' tough. Okay. So the good news is that's another thing done in my grand scheme. I love ski. That is wasted material, which we need to deal with. Can I move this two back? I can't. Make the bots do it. Okay. And then, do we have any burners left? I don't think we do, actually. No, we're short on literally everything. Okay. Sure. We will, that's going to be ash and burners. We will figure that out later. Where are we at? Where are we at? That's kind of done, but we haven't actually got it to leave yet. I think what we do is we split. Go to Splitsville. How fast do they make these things? Fast. It's not going to be this fast anyway. I know it's not. We've got some rocks. You know what? Whereabouts do you get the rocks? I just realized I don't need to pick up rocks anymore. Life is so much better. Life is better when you don't pick up rocks. Oh, my car's there. Good. Goodbye, car. It just slides it away. Goodbye, car. I never really wanted you anyway. No. Master, why? Power abuse is fine, right? And I'm not allowed to abuse bots. And I would never. But cars is fine. Cars is fine. Okay, so the next step, we've got my coke down here. I would like... Oh, wait, do I have... I do have... Oh. So I have one of these. And 5 of these? 6 of these? 4 of these. That was not the correct number. Oh, I see how this works. Okay, yes. So, first you get... That's 6. No, that's 5. Counting's hard, people. I can just build another one. I can just build another one. I can make it on my own. Okay. That comes into, say, yeah. Wait, hang on. What's my plan for getting the stones back in again? Do I need a plan for that? Yes. Yes, you need a plan for that, Steve. Do I though? Yes. It'll be 8 in and 8 out. Wait, how many per second? In? Okay. Just requiring 8 apparently. Oh, here you go. That's 8. Wait, hang on. How do we get 8 out though? Shit. I didn't consider that. Wait, we're not using the full capacity of this thing. Are we? No, we're not even using the close capacity. I could. Hang on. How would that look? Oh yeah. That would work. There's an image in my head when I have 5 machines all feeding one, and I'm not going to tell you what that image is. But there's an image in my head, okay? All I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to tell you what the image is. But just, there's an image. And it's not an image I want to think about. Hello. Pipework's not difficult. Never is. See? Easy pipework. And then we... I don't know, but no, that's an automated screener. A space for 2 inserters. Yeah. Right. You know what, this is terrible. Let's do what we were doing. I mean, okay, there's another alternative. Which we... just build more of them. No, I hate that as well, actually. Let's just get back to what we were doing. It was not the worst idea, it was just stupid. Also, I don't seem to have a pressurized air pump. I thought I did. But no, apparently I don't have steel. Okay. If me, right? So this only... Oh. Only one. Can we just do it the way I had it? It was good, it was fine. Don't require heat on top of everything? What do you mean? They technically do. That's what the coal gas is. Literal heat. Maholik's here. Hello, Maholik. I was going to challenge you to something, but then I couldn't figure out what to challenge you in. But just consider yourself challenged, sir. Welcome, everyone. For those who are not familiar with me, I am SeiferKatt, and you've been with Maholik, who is pretty cool too. He was playing Factorio. What was he doing in Factorio? Was he being challenged? Is Maholik challenged? That is a question that you could answer right now. Ugh. You're challenged? Okay, good. I'm glad. I was hoping you'd be challenged. The word you're looking for is sleep deprived. Are you sleep deprived? Oh. Get on that. Get on that sleep train. Unless you can't sleep on a train, in case, get off the sleep train. Have I ever slept on a train? I kind of slept on a train. I certainly dozed on a train. Didn't miss my stop. That's cool. I need steel. Streamer SeiferKatt calls rival streamer challenged. Okay, okay, hang on. Let me take that step, back a step. I do not consider Maholik a rival, because I've never fought him before. And the only way you can truly call someone a rival is if you've battled them before. At the moment, you know, I don't know what I consider Maholik, but we're okay. At the moment, we should be rivals though. I would like a rivalry. I'm up for a rivalry if you are. I mean, even in the same weight class. Bro, it doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. It was a past 2 hour stream rather than a do nothing for 2 hours. Difference. Okie dokies, where are we at? I would like some... pressure pump. Under pressure. Okay. Casting unit. I don't think I can build more casting units right now. Yeah, I need to go get some shit for that. Okay. Yeah, molten iron's coming along. It should be done soon. Can we get another pressure furnace by any chance? I think that needs copper as well. Yeah, it does. The pressure down on me. My car is now infinitely strong because the things will save my life. I should get some more repair packs. And bots, they really just help you deforest, don't they? And then we need to figure out how to get the iron over here. It's going to be on a belt. It's not going to be that hard to figure out. Pressurized air, pressurized water, pressurized nothing. I love that. I love the last one's pressurized nothing. Okay, now we're going to put some stone in here. How much stone? Let's put 250 stone in here first and see how that goes. See how that feels. Check out that mouth feel. That's the wrong one, by the way. We want hot air. Check out that mouthfeel, boys. And girls. It's okay, you know what? It's weird if I say check out that mouthfeel, girls. That sounds like I'm being creepy. But when I say boys, it's like, you know. It's not weird. You know? Not weird, he says louder as if to proclaim his innocence. It's not weird! It's normal! It's... Look, what happens in a room with all guys doesn't happen. Okay? That's what you need to know. Not weird. Not weird. It's like, you know, guys just joking around. Just comparing Ds. You know, the usual. The things that all guys do. You know, you're hanging out at a mate's place, and you're like, oh man, check out my D. It's just what guys do. It's not weird. No. You know, it's just normal, commonplace things that you do. You know, and if the guy next to you's got the same thing, is there a difference? You know, if the guy next to you's got a good one, you compliment him. You know, you gotta make sure your bro feels good. Okay, that last one wasn't intended. that last one was more meaning like emotionally, but then I said it and I'm like, okay, no, that was too far. We went too far there, guys. Where was my political adjacency alert when I needed it? Where was it? Where was it? Keep going. No! I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. It's creepy. So weird. I'm uncomfortable. Oops, that's the wrong one. I put it in the wrong hole. Happens. It's only weird if you make it weird. I'm making it weird. How was that? Okay. Hi. Can we downgrade that, please? Thanks. Only weird if you keep if you say it's not weird once. You gotta keep saying exactly. Yeah. You understand. It's not weird, guys. It's not weird. It's not weird. Everyone's doing it. It's not weird. Come on, guys. It's not weird. It's fine. It's not weird. Ah, he's clearly not weird. He's said it multiple times. You're convinced? God. Never thought I'd convince you. Wait. Why did my phone... Cause it's not stream day. It's like, why did my phone alarm not go off? It's not stream day. Phone only goes off, alarm goes off on stream days. Well, now we're at a conundrum. Do we keep playing? Now that we notice that the time has passed? Or do we stop? How's my stone going? Oh, fudge! Fudge! I forgot about the other steam. Right, yes, of course. The other steam. Right. But now I'm just going to vent it. But I do actually want that steam a lot. Like, I'm very excited for that steam, so I don't want to lose it forever. That steam is very important for my career. It's good to have robots, though. It's such a relief to have construction bots. So when I'm done with this, I'm going to pull all this apart. A lot of this gets ripped apart, which is going to be good. I still need the steel being made over there, because I haven't got a plan for that yet. And quite frankly, until we have a better plan, I don't need a plan for that. Where is this train? Oh, it's just a destination full. That's fair. We really are. But the important thing is this is pretty much almost done, aside from like a little bit of fiddly bits. And I've already kind of done the thing that I wanted to do next, which is construction bots. So that's pretty cool. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab the stuff that I need and then call it the stream for the night. Oh, and I've driven through this part of the factory, which is the worst way to go. Look, there's bad ways to drive through this factory, and then there's this way. Yeah, we're good now. He says, dodging pipes! That's alright, that's why we've got the number of repair bots that went out there imply that I've done that a few times. Oops. Silly me. I'd like to build another casting machine real quick into metallics and copper. Copper does seem like it comes up a lot here. Gas furnace. That was refined concrete. Oh, I forgot about refined concrete existing. Hey guys. Yep, hi, you can just follow me behind. You can just check out my buttocks. Sorry, that's not weird. It's not weird. Got him. I remembered the rule in time. A small parts belt makes you want to throw up. Yeah, I mean, I get that. There's one thing I quite like about this, that they've got different textures for the same thing, like the fish belt. You know? Oh no. Okay, we've got a small fish problem apparently. Fix that one day. About that fish belt. Yeah, it's kind of a problem. Yeah, you know what? Actually, Bosh. Okay, there we go. It's not a problem. It's not a big deal. It's easily fixed. It's just, oops. What was the other thing I needed? Casting. Lab. The hell's a lab need? Probably stone. Transport belts. Ironically, something we did actually need. We do need cat two of them actually. So, meh. No. I'm solved. What else do we need? Gold crushers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 here, so we don't need those. Need another high pressure bullshit. Yuck. And we need yacht. Fish belt's stuffed, mate. How hard would it be to build an oil burner? Small parts, iron plates. Not difficult. Okay. Because that's my way of recouping the potential costs. Small burner. Oh. More iron plates. A lot of iron plates required here. Oh, it was small parts, wasn't it? Yeah, small parts are probably being very expensive. And then we just grab a bunch of steam engines, of which we have none of currently. Steam engines are getting used up quite frequently. Most of that's probably because we have run out of iron. Or we are running out of iron consistently because we're just using it. But that's all going to change very soon. Because we're going to be bringing in like a full belt of iron and an additional belt. Which would be quite delightful actually. I like how we've just sort of cut this in half a little bit. I would need to probably play around with those mines a little bit. Get rid of some stuff. Anyway. That's me done for the day. That was the 33rd session of Pi. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. You hit the button. Bam! Cat paw. Thank you everyone for watching today. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. If you are new here, please do consider following. I would appreciate it. But as always, you do what makes you feel comfortable. I will next be streaming on... Sorry, using Psychic Power to remember what day it is. It is Wednesday. I will next be streaming on Saturday. So be here for that. You do you, exactly. You do you, buddy. Yeah, I'll next be streaming on Saturday. So I won't be streaming tomorrow. This was tomorrow's stream. But I'm unable to make it. Which is the day of Saturn. Yes, it is. It is one of the few days that is not Norse-based. Wode's Day, yeah. Then you get Thor's Day and Freeg's Day. I think it's... yeah, tomorrow's Thor's Day, exactly. And then you get Tuesday, or Tier's Day. You know, we're not talking about days of the week, but it's very cool stuff. Is it Tuesday? I thought it was Tier's Day. Or is that the same person? Anyway. Yeah. So if you want to see more of my content, you can go to youtube.com/SeiferKatt. There is like 2,000 hours of Factorio content there. Do you want all of that? I don't know. Probably not. But it's there. Tier is tier. Okay. Same thing. Cool. So it's just a lot of content. I do a lot of Factorio stuff, but I do other stuff as well. Check it out on YouTube. That's all there. It's not all there, just when I've uploaded it. That was the fakest laugh I've done in a while. In my recollection. What else? Discord. There's a Discord link that was posted just a second ago. It's also down below. You can go there if you want a Discord server. You can hang out and chat. That's a thing. Small little community, but it's a good community. But I feel like everyone says that about their Discord communities. No one says, yeah, I got a Discord community, but shit, everyone sucks. But this isn't that community, so I'm sorry. People are cool. Could you imagine being that guy? Yeah, I got a Discord community, but I don't actually like anyone there. Yeah, that's your problem, whoever that is. Anyway, the Discord is not, it's not weird, guys. It's normal Discord. It's not weird. 81.4% of my stream is Factorio. Honestly, that's lower than I would have thought. It's legitimately lower. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.